Hey guys, we are back on track at Monarch HQ. We have possession of the CFR, or the countermeasure. We are... what the hell? Okay, we have to get to the courtyard to save Will. Oh yeah, we are not at the HQ. I thought it looks a bit like an HQ, but we are back. We went back in time from the HQ in 2016. We are back 2 days to the past, also in 2016, when the game started, when we were running after the time machine collapsed from the Monarch security guys, and we was Jack and Will. And actually there are now in this location, in this university, in this timeline, 2 Jacks. The one that started the game and the same one that is now here, that went through the whole story, which took like a day and a half or 2 days, and then he went back to the start of the game. And this is actually also what I was really thinking about in the last video. I noticed that in the fight that we had a short while ago in the parking garage, actually this parking garage, the main guy, Jack, he says to himself, yeah, when I was at the beginning of the game, I already had like the feeling that Monarch guys were dealing with another security threat, and that was me all along. So now he gets confirmation on that the guy the Monarch guards were dealing with at the beginning of the game was actually himself. That is us here right now, us dealing, just shooting the guys here in the parking garage, while they are also chasing Will and Jack, I think near the library building or something. So they have multiple threats, the Monarch, to deal with. And I asked the question, like, okay, but can we now, as the Jack from the future, the one here, can we simply meet up, in theory, with the Jack of 2 days ago, who is now running away with Will and Jack? And actually, that is also the aim of the game. We are trying to find Will, and whether we try to find Will or find our past self, that doesn't matter who we do, but can we change the events of what happened 2 days ago? For instance, Will died, and we are now trying to save him, so we want to avoid that dying take place. Whether or not it was possible, like meeting up with my past self, or meeting up with Will and trying to avoid his death, I really was pondering about it. And I thought, yes, why not? We are here, we can just go to them and meet up with them, or save Will. And I think save Will part, that will happen, that's our mission now. So actually I think that's the answer to my question whether or not that's possible. It is indeed yes, but still I'm really super confused about that, because before starting this part of the video I was just thinking on it, and actually I came up with the answer that it's not possible. And why is it not possible for this future Jack now to meet up with past Jack? Is because those events of past Jack, they already played out. We were that same person 2 days ago, and during those events we never met our future self. So yeah, it seems that and it's not like it's a separate timeline that we can hop in there and just change it, because in that timeline the future Jack was also there, as confirmed by the little this Jack just saying to himself, the security guards of Monarch, I already had the feeling that they were dealing with another threat, and that was me. Confirming that he was also at the beginning of the game already here in this parking garage. So those events, it's not like he is now here for the first time. He was also there at the beginning of the game. So in that sense, everything already played out. This future Jack killed the soldiers here in the parking garage. Will and the past Jack are now running from Monarch in the library building. And during those events, there at no time does future Jack presents himself either to past Jack or to Will. So I really wonder how we can now meet up with them. If that timeline already played itself out with future Jack present, us now here, and without future Jack meeting up with past Jack and Will. So yeah, for me it actually on second thought seems impossible for us now to meet up with them, because we were already there and then it didn't happen. So it's more like you have the feeling like, oh, I'm in control, I will just run through the to the library building and meet up with past Jack and Will. But as a gamer you think, okay, I will just run there. But it's more like watching a movie. You're not in control at all, because it seems that it's already been played out from the perspective of past Jack. He was not contacted by his future self. So, and the future self was present at the beginning of the game, because that's what he just said. Like, there was somebody else Monarch was dealing with, and that was me. Now I noticed. Or that's what he said to himself while fighting the guys in the garage. And that's also confirmed by Clarice Okawa, who came over the radio saying like, yeah, we have reports of gunfire in the garage, which is supposed to be Jack, us, the future Jack. And she says, yeah, but he was also signaled at the library building, so be sure you have the correct person. Is it indeed Jack? Because he was also how do you say it? Signaled, identified, or observed, or witnessed somewhere else. So at the beginning of the game, when we were playing our whole part, I'm myself now talking in circles, like the time loop, that the time is also going around in circles. Like at the beginning of the game, there were two Jacks. One is me, the other one is now running away from Monarch, and they never meet up. So to me it seems quite impossible for us now to meet up with Will or Jack. And actually our objective is of course also not to meet up with them. It's to the left top corner of the screen. It is to save Will. So maybe we can save Will from the shadows. Maybe he never died. Maybe when Jack or Paul lets the building crash down on him, we quickly pull him away. That could be. Indeed. So we could indeed meet up with Will, because at one point in the beginning of the level we lose track of him because we think he's dead. He is delved under by a collapsing building or pillars. But it could well be that future Jack, us now, actually maybe pulled him out of there or something, or indeed saved him. So that could be. But what cannot be, what can't play out, I guess, is meeting up with ourselves, which I in the previous part of the video I was also pondering about this a bit, and I thought it was possible. But I don't think that is possible because we already played out our own timeline, so to say. From the beginning of the game till now, we're the same person. And during that timeline, we never met ourselves. Because if we would now meet up with ourselves, it would mean that in the beginning of the game, when we were running around at the university as the past Jack, his future self would have had to present himself to us, or to him. And that didn't happen. So it seems quite unlikely that we now, if we would meet up with him, yeah, I'm still thinking about it. No, I simply think it's not possible. Maybe that's also what they're talking about multiple times in the game, on the consistency of time. You can change some little parts. No, or are we changing anything at all now? We were already there. This whole running or walking around what I'm now doing. If everything is consistent, then that also should have taken place 2 days ago, like walking the circles I'm walking right now. So I wanted to say, like, you can change little things, but you cannot change the big outcome. Everything will in the end lead up to exactly what was supposed to happen. So yeah, it's just a confusing loop. And what's also confusing is, what does this Jack actually now has to do? There are 2 Jacks in this reality. He has to get back, I guess, to the time he stepped into the machine that was at Monarch headquarters. But for instance, how do you know the exact time you stepped into it? Does it need to be exact, or can it be a minute later or a minute earlier? Does this have consequences? It's all pretty... sorry, I'm just thinking out loud. It's pretty confusing all, but it's very interesting to think about. Failed costume party. Dave's dorm room. Theme: everybody is dressed as the guy who forgot there was a costume party until 2 hours before, didn't have time to buy a costume, and desperately tried to be creative and put something up on short notice, but kind of failed. BYUB. I don't know what the abbreviation is of that, but be there or be square or something. Roommate wanted. I'm not a uni student, but I'm looking for a roommate who doesn't have crazy baggage, both literally and figuratively. Must understand sarcasm. Also, if Samantha reads this, then please call me. I know our first date didn't end well, but I've been doing CrossFit since then. Give me a second chance. Report bullying. Let's make it stop. Old Gods of Asgard tributes. Royal Elmont Hall. Looking for night security guards, must have at least 2 years of security related experience, please apply at university, hockey team tryouts. Live drawing, Thursday afternoons. Every Thursday, 1 to 4 p.m, $12 cash. Bring your own sketch pad. Artists of all skill levels welcome. No registration required. Riverport University campus, Allison Hall, 12 to 14, 3rd floor, blah blah blah. Live drawing, okay. Comic Fest Riverport. Okay. Next departures. We're actually at a train station or something. Downtown Riverport, Loudon Square, Downtown Riverport, Mansfield Square, Dunwich, Rowleys Avenue, South Riverport, Topman Avenue, South Riverport, Sentinel Hill, Noon Street. Information, library demolition in progress. Deadline spring 2007. Application closes December 23rd. Physics department renovation works continues. RTS announces name changes to intercampus shuttles. Intercampus shuttles are now Blue Line. The schedule remains the same. Changes effective. Okay. The traffic will be temporary. McDonald Boulevard closed between blah blah blah. Spring semester. Access to the vicinity is strictly forbidden. The demolition is scheduled for next week. Okay. Same boards. Inside the brain. What is inside? North. 1 second after the Big Bang. Okay. The event, America Science, freshest, sweet poison, why sugar is running our health. I don't know. Sportopet. Okay. And this is probably the Riverport advertiser. Seeking growth in West Riverport, Monarch gets cold shoulder. You also have the Riverport Herald, I guess. Anyways, I saw something flashing, so come on through. With the Chrono Source.
Alright.
Alrighty then. Okay, that's the only thing I don't like regarding details. Putting exactly the same billboards or information boards on. Just mix them up a bit. It's not that much heavier on the hardware. On the graphical engine, it's a small effort, and it's not like you have to switch up like hundreds of advertisement boards. There are only like a handful in the whole game.
I'm not done with you yet.
Paul Serene focus article, Riverport University employee highlights. Paul Serene, project director with a track record of extremely profitable business. Yeah, Paul Serene in its own. Okay, we already read this one all the way at the beginning. Maybe the third bio or something that we read. I think before that we read the one of Sophia Emerald and of Dr. Kim, and I think then of Dr. Paul at the entrance of the physics building. Transit point 101 Mannion Way. Mannion Way, okay.
Alright, picked up this beat to the campus power. Last time he counted fucking weight to bring the battery.
Good. Whoever's tearing through that parking lot ain't getting out here.
Really?
Okay, we have to stop this dampener. Where the hell is he?
There he is!
Whoa. Whoa, this is the first time in game that they, I think, cooked a grenade and threw it super accurately. They mostly land in my vicinity, but you do mostly have time to sprint away.
Alright, picked up this beat to the campus. There he is!
Damn it. Blocking my...
Hey! I thought to just blindly run for it, but that was not a possibility.
Alright, picked up this beat to the campus power. Last time he counted fucking weight to bring the battery. There he is!
Survive the ambush. Is this such a big ambush? Are we again having to deal with like 30 people? Because 3 I can manage.
Damn it.
Was this the ambush? Or is another one coming?
Looks like it's plugged in somewhere else.
Hey, doesn't matter where it's plugged.
I gotta get to Will.
Doesn't matter where it's plugged in. You can just deactivate it, right? Jack. Jack smack. Learn the erotic.
Before it's too late.
Learn the erotic language of the mysterious Finns in this riveting bi-weekly course. Learn the exotic language. Take the dive with teacher Mikko Kepipalo into the exciting realm of partive. Sorry, there's something in my eye. Realm of partive grammatical structure that will help open your mind to the Uralic language family and free you from the shackles of arduous prepositions. There will be free salmiakki at the door. Sign up, sheet below. Mikko Kepipalo. Very funny. Mikko Kepipalo signed up for his own course under the theme do good, follow good or something like that. Hey you, take action now. Conserve the library. Okay. Ah, they actually made like a new board. I thought it was maybe initially the same as the two below. Clock Rock protest event every day at University Yard, 2 o'clock onwards. Ben Summoner's workshop. Oh, they are actually protesting each day there. Report bullying, the roommate searcher, Sophia Amaral, looking for security guards, internship. Yeah, we already read that one at the beginning of the game. Lucky Joy's Treasury Trove. Joy's annual birthday sale on now. Failed costume party. Okay. The university logo. Iram, Ira, Inter, Ira, Ex Ira or something like that. I don't know. Something Latin. Let's check the date. $1, October 7th. It's so, huh? Oh yeah, maybe I was under the ID somehow that it all takes place in September 2016, but I think it's October because I thought it also was October, but I just watched a bit of a video I recorded and there I was confused saying I thought it was September. And can't we just check out when it was? Yeah, October 9th. It all takes place in October, not September. So I'm simply not only confusing you guys, I'm also confusing myself. Taking my time as you noticed. It also partly has to do a bit with not wanting the game to end. Maybe this is a cool gun. Shall we take it? Yeah, this is a cool gun. Alright, fight is coming up.
Yeah, this isn't good.
Ah, that was indeed what happened there. So this is double confirmation that there are 2 jacks.
Door's still barred. Whoever's here ain't left yet.
How the fuck did Joyce take out those strikers?
By the way, sorry guys, I want to restart the checkpoint. Because there was something on the wall, fuck me, that I wanted it to read. And can't read it in the dark. Whoa, cakes are heavy. Fuck me. Am I being swallowed?
It's over now! Target!
Damn, those were heavies. Okay, so we have to focus on the guys with head thingies, headlamps. Or do they all have headlamps? Yeah.
Holy shit! Friendly can't move!
Breathe.
You see that?
I didn't even stand up. They can hit me while reloading behind cover. That's annoying. Alright, what is a heavy? I think that is a heavy.
Spread out!
This is a heavy.
Thanks for the heads up.
Gotta move.
Okay, cool.
Gotta get to the library.
We can still read what I wanted to read, which is super unimportant. Oh no, it's actually a collectible. Here, warning, dampener plugged into power grid. Wait, forgot the goddamn battery again. Do not disconnect. Wait.
Electricians, you are not. Have to reach Will before it's too late.
Wait, goddammit, wait. It's always wait. Okay, we can take the bus simply out of here and go to a nice little cafeteria, order an espresso, maybe some spaghetti to go along with it. Or we can save her brother. What shall we do in the end of time? and the entire human race. Oh cool, this is by the way where you start the level. This is where you look down in the little square where the students are protesting. You look down on this machine, and I actually was also wondering what it was, but now I know. A chronon dampener. Research classrooms administration. Nice. Okay, I guess we can go ahead. Welcome to Riftport University Transit Point. Okay. One moment. And here we are going to the library. No, don't close. Fuck me. Note regarding chronon dampener. Chronon source. Did we find a chronon source just now after the chronon dampener? I don't even remember. Okay. No history, no future.
No time to lose. I gotta get to Will.
We do have time to lose. Hockey team tryouts. Sign up for the university hockey team. We are arranging tryouts on Monday, 17 September 2016. Come join us at the campus hockey rink. Bring in your own gear. Additional information, call Fred Augustino. See you at the party, Richter. It's probably some kind of reference I don't get, but probably US people do get it. For sale, instant HHSB swag. Boland champion frame, Alkene carbon forks, Velocipede rims on John hubs, Rams Omnicron crankset, Fugos Nirvana chainring, Enduro Best 16T sprocket, 42 mil 3D compact drops, 12 mil data stem. Okay. Fleet T1 saddle, Space Assault pedals, 1200, open to O&O. No idea what that stands for. Anyhow, it says Velocipede rims on John hubs. Earlier in this walkthrough, I saw this bike frame and I commented a bit on it, that it was a bit weird, that it looked like one of those earliest bikes that the French invented. And I said that those French bikes, the first ones invented, were called velocipedes, from velocity or velos, speed, and ped from pes, Latin for foot, speed from your feet, or foot if you cycle with one foot. And now it also says velocipede here, and that's pretty funny. I'm not like a mentor or anything, or maybe I am, that's up to you to decide, but to judge. But in this game there's now twice the word velocipede, and that is literally a word that I haven't used since maybe before high school or something, at least as far as I can remember. So that is pretty coincidental, that a word that you really never use, then somehow it pops up twice in a pretty short while in the same game playthrough. So yeah, I wanted to share that with you, and maybe also share this. No, that's the same freaking advertisement. And is it again the same boards? No, at least in this board they mix it up a bit, or in this set of two billboards. So that is actually a good thing. We are already at 66% of, I guess, the last part of the game.
Shit. Too late. I gotta beat him to the library.
Ah! Probably the guy that is shot, the security guard, on top of that library when we are climbing up the... how do you call it? Those thingies to be able to maintain the outside of the building or change it or build it. The work frame or whatever you want to call it. We were climbing it and the security guard took aim at us and he got popped from the back. And I was wondering first, was it Amy? Was it Beth? I think it was Jack himself, his future self. And before in that building, that is where will be killed. He will get the full load of this concrete roof type construction on his body, killing him. But probably we will be there to save him with our super time rush powers, quickly in and out, drag him out of the danger zone. Ah.
I got orders to patrol the rooftops.
We already got men up there.
And they want more. Take it up with Serene if you disagree.
Ah, maybe it was Beth, because I think she just now said something, I'm going up the rooftops.
I got orders to patrol the rooftops.
We already got men up there.
And they want more. Take it up with Serene if you disagree.
Could it be that Beth meets future Jack here? Could that be? Alright, we are finished here. Yes, we sure are, I guess. Oh. We have to do a little platforming. Yeah, it was Beth.
Beth.
I think Beth also took care of this mofo. Why would you demolish such a beautiful old building? Why not renovate it? Make it super high tech and modern inside, but keep that nice, authentic exterior. And what's that? Oh, that is like save our library. I wish I studied at a campus. In the Netherlands you don't have really campuses, maybe one or two small ones, wannabe campuses. But we mainly have like university buildings in the middle of a city. And a campus does have a nice touch to it in the sense that...
We've got William Joyce in the library. Awaiting orders. Over.
Gotta move, Jack.
Roger. Keep a skeleton crew and wait for arrival of Monarch Actual. Everybody else needs to reunite at the Dry Docks Cronin extraction grounds. Wait for further orders there. Library is set to blow in 5 minutes.
We're not getting any response from the sniper unit. Investigating the rooftops as we speak.
Keep me posted.
But Actually, I think in the beginning of the game, when we first were here, I asked myself whether or not we would climb this crane. I'm not fully sure on that, but I think so. And ultimately, it seems we do. But campuses, they are quite nice because you are like with your peers. That's as regards aides and also studying people. So that looks pretty nice. Not like you don't see students in university cities in the Netherlands, but the living aspect is a bit different. On the other hand, having your own home in a city is also pretty relaxed compared to a small room in like a huge factory-like dormitory. But yeah, everything has advantages as well as disadvantages. By the way, it's a good thing I'm checking my thingy because we almost missed out on a nice chronon source. I think, by the way, that we missed out on one anyways. Whoa, 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 fuck me. That was stupid. But it does give us an opportunity, I hope, to check for chronon.
We've got William Joyce in the library. Awaiting orders. Over.
Gotta move, Jack.
Roger. Keep a skeleton crew and wait for arrival of Monarch Actual. Everybody else needs to reunite at the Dry Docks Cronin extraction grounds. Wait for further orders there. Library is set to blow in 5 minutes.
We're not getting any response from this.
By the way, what did they say over radio? I also didn't hear it the first time, nor the second time.
HQ, we've got William Joyce in the library. Awaiting orders. Over.
Gotta move, Jack.
Roger. Keep a skeleton crew and wait for arrival of Monarch Actual. Everybody else needs to reunite at the Dry Docks Cronin extraction grounds. Wait for further orders there. Library is set to blow in 5 minutes.
We're not getting any response from the sniper unit. Investigating the rooftops as we speak.
Keep me posted.
I wonder, by the way, how Jack and Will got separated first time around. Because indeed, we found Will in a room where we first had to fight a wave of enemies. He was at the back being tied up and we free him, and afterwards we want to get out and then we encounter Paul Serene. But at what point did we lose track of each other? Quite early on, because also in the cafeteria in the university we are fighting alone. I wonder whether it was like a willful split up, or it was because of some skirmish that occurred. We got separated. Okay, by the way, on YouTube there are a lot of movies, especially of Russian people.
Sniper unit's wiped. No way he did that on his own. We need to find out who's unaccounted for. This might be an inside job. Let's start a list of who's missing.
A lot of Russian youngsters or people, they film themselves with GoPros climbing up cranes like this and doing really daredevil stunts. That's something I would not do in a million years. This one actually doesn't seem too high, but usually they are like 5 times higher, and then they walk on a beam like that, for instance, or they just hang off. They go over the side and just hang with one hand holding like a bar like this, and yeah, just hang there for a minute or two. Sometimes also even guy hanging with his hands, holding only one hand a beam like this, railing, and with his other hand holding a friend who is dangling below him. It's totally crazy. Okay, we have a heavy and 2-3 regular guys, or is it also a heavy? No, I think it's not a heavy, but
It's him! Joyce is on the rooftop! Negative! He's in the library! We're under fire! Crosshairs!
oops. That was not the best tactic. Because there's a sniper in the place. But we can.
I think I heard something. Search the area.
It's him! Joyce is on the rooftop! Negative! He's in the library! We're under fire!
Goddamn story's right. Where is he? I need answers! Where the hell is Joyce?
God damn it. I wonder whether the sniper also demolishes the cover I was behind. I didn't see it.
I think I heard something. Open fire!
It's him! Joyce is on the rooftop! Negative! He's in the library! We're under fire!
Yes.
Goddamn story's right. Where is he? I need answers! Where the hell is Joyce?
Where's the heavy? Did we also got the heavy? Oh, there's still somebody running around. Oh, there it is. Taking you down. Oops. Okay, shall we do a little bit of a stunt?
Cancel that order, I'm on my way. I'll deal with Jack personally.
You heard him. Stand down.
Hold on, Will. I'm almost there.
Okay, let's get back to the trusted assault rifle. And I must say, Clarice Okawa, she sounds super moody all the time. Of course,
Okay,
she is like...
gotta get to the library.
She's like this badass... how do you say it? Coordinator of all the field security. So she has to be a bit
I have to
authoritarian.
reach Will before it's too late.
But damn, she sounds just plain moody. Or moody, angry. Let's see whether Riftport is a nice town. Yes, it's a nice town. I guess so. And let's see if we can see the Monarch building from here, and yes we can. Radio WRLP. Why do radio stations in the US almost 90% of the time have a W in their abbreviation or in their name? I don't get that. It's always WRB, W, WLC, WW. That's another way to take out the sniper. I think we're going up there.
If Joyce is in the library, then who'd they spot up here? Weapons free!
It's him!
Oh man. Poor guy. There he lies. On the other hand, what is worse? Being pumped full of lead or for falling to your death? Maybe we did him a favor. Okay. I think it's about time to wrap up the game. But actually, we still have to, oh shit, fight Martin Hedge, I would say. Oh, there you are. We do not have the range.
I got a visual. Providing sniper cover. Move round!
Holy shit. These are two heavies? Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Hey, the sniper is gone. Bastard.
This is Monarch Actual. Approaching library rear entrance.
Oh no, no.
Don't matter, guy. We will make it. Because everything is... Either we make it or we don't make it.
Gotta get down there.
We cannot change it anyway, so we can just as well take our time. Ah, damn. I didn't watch for... Chrono sources.
No time
Such
for
an
this.
asshole.
I gotta get to Will.
Such an asshole. Oh, we got those. We have one more chrono source to go.
Gotta get to the library.
Yeah.
That's where they're taking him.
I understand. I hear you, Jack. Let's see if it's dynamic if we rush through it. No. Somebody casually used the railing as a cloth hanger.
Stand by to detonate the library. I'm going in.
Fuck.
Hey, no cursing, Jack. Alright. No more kidding around, peoples. I said it 1,000 times. No more kidding around. No, just kidding. I'm again in my lame humor mood. I have that quite often playing this game. Maybe it's this game does that to me. Getting into a lame humor mood. Now we are really...
Will? Already gone. Lobby. Lobby, I'm running out of time.
Damn. I think that we will maybe have to fight Martin Hedge here. There's no weapons or anything, or munitions.
Why? Who is she?
She knows about the fracture. I trust her.
Glad you trusted somebody.
But let's say we save everything, we prevent the Will from dying, and we prevent a lot. This timeline does occur, and I wonder whether it only occurs once or very often, because if it would be some kind of loop, no, I think it's only once. Then it would be really unfortunate for the people who are dying in gruesome ways, because they keep on dying in gruesome ways. Of course, they don't remember the other times. It will be the first time whenever they are at that moment for their perception, but still.
Will.
There is. That's why I can't risk you opposing me, Will.
Holy fuck.
Doesn't have to end like this.
There's a timer. I didn't see the timer. Restart. Let's see what happens. I do think that we missed out on one chrono source.
Will? Already gone. Lobby, I'm running out of time.
Okay, we cannot jump down from there. That's, I think, too high. We can probably use that machine over there, or there you can jump down. So let's just do that. Let's see when the timer starts. That is... Oh, we can just use chairs.
Will.
There is. That's why I can't risk you opposing me, Will. It doesn't have to end like this. We can't... Trigger. I never wanted this.
Welcome back. Hey, Will. Here's a present.
Countermeasure. How? Oh, Jack.
Will! Come on! Come on, Will, let's go. Monarch had it the whole time. Doesn't work.
Came back from the future. For me. Fracture wasn't fixed.
Not yet. Does it work?
Theory, yes. We gotta get back to my time machine. Gotta get us back to the time where you came from.
No.
Future.
No.
It's the only
We
way.
need to stop the fracture here, in this time. Now.
Oh, Jack, listen to me. The fracture wasn't fixed in the time where you came from. So fixing it here, it's always gonna fail.
People are going to die, Will. You haven't seen what happens between now and then.
No, but you have. What you have done has set in motion a chain of events that cannot be broken.
Look, we don't know
And
that
if it could be broken, it could jeopardize the entire world. We get one shot at this. There's too much at stake, Jack.
Look, I know the stakes, okay?
You gotta let go, Jack. Everything you have done to get to this place is necessary. Trust me. The past is set, but the future is. Right? We gotta go. This way.
If what you
Okay.
said is true, then how did I save you? I saw you die, Will.
Think, Jack. You never physically saw me die, did you?
I watched a roof collapse on top of you.
Creating the illusion of my death, yes. Which brought you here to make sure it remained only an illusion. It's all a loop. If time is an egg,
No
then
egg metaphors.
Fuck me, then everybody that died. That's a bummer. But that doesn't dismiss us
we have to get out of here.
from our responsibility to freaking get the last Chronon source of the game. Dangerous structure, asbestos present, do not attempt to enter. Okay. By the way, what I thought, because I did give in a bit to my collectible fetish,
That's the old swimming pool where
I know what it is.
I think after finishing the game that I will revisit the parts where I left one or two collectibles lingering around, so that I can really make it a true 100% playthrough. Of course not a true one, because a true run actually picks them up in the order they are supposed to be picked up, and I didn't manage to achieve that. But this is not one, right? Ah man. Where is this? That's in the middle, Beth and Jack in 2010, when they, I think, entered the machine and went to Ground Zero incident in 1999. Was it in 1999, the Ground Zero incident? I think so. Then we have also Beth there, the younger Beth, the one from now. And there we also have Beth and Amy in the after the dry docks ship time anomaly fight with all the dudes and all the ship crashing down on you. I think this is a sign that Beth will be saved. Otherwise it would be just too in your face. This is all left, there's also Beth. Otherwise it would be just too harsh. Or it's simply an intention of the developers to prepare for the permanent separation of Beth. Just to have some thoughts on her that you have to let go. I have no idea. It could go both ways. And actually, of course, I'd like the way where everybody is saved. On the other hand, I also would like it if that would not be possible. It would just make the game more
Get down! Over here!
serious.
Goddamn bloodbath in there. I need some air.
Cleaners better get here quick.
Wait for them to leave. Now, I know it's a lot to take in, but the fact that you managed to save me and yet still maintain the illusion of my death is actually further proof of my point.
Risky
The past
out.
remains intact.
Stick to the plan.
Nothing changes,
all
and the
great.
Novikov self-consistency principle prevails.
Oh, great. We can high-five about that later.
Right. Let's save the world first.
Come on, let's meet up with the convoy.
It's the Novikov self-consistency principle. What I
Okay, they're gone. Let's go.
Surprised you actually waited. It's almost like you're listening to me.
Well, the last time I didn't listen to you, the fracture occurred. Consider me open to following orders.
That doesn't sound like my brother.
I know.
No, the last time you didn't listen, the fracture already occurred, right? Because Paul was already in the machine
There's a door.
when you popped
Over
up.
here.
Come on, bro.
Through here. You can't risk helping them.
I know what happens if I don't.
And it'll still happen, Jack. I meant what I said back there. And there are no exceptions. If you get suckered into trying to change what can't be changed, it may cost us everything. Please, Jack. Our future depends on this. You said
Okay.
Monarch had the countermeasure this whole time. How? Why?
Okay, I'm saving the game. 1 sec. Not sure whether you heard me there saying not saving the game but saving the recording actually. Not sure whether I spoke that sentence while the recording was already off, so I'm
Paul was
repeating it
using
now.
it to fuel some kind of messed up survival program.
They must have somehow repurposed it as a localized chronon field regulator.
That's true. It was also called the Chronon Field Regulator. Touché, Will. Touché.
Amaral and Dr. Kim both took positions at Monarch. Now I think I understand why. We have to go, Jack. We can't risk being spotted here.
Yeah, but I can't
Yeah.
risk not finding my quantum source, coronal source, and I found it. Whee! Whee! 100%.
All right, that's it.
Read some ancient knowledge. Just suck some culture in. Just checking it outside, because that is where we already fought, or where we are still fighting in the younger Jack version. Not sure whether this fight took place before or after the parking lot fight, but
I
it
always
does
assumed
better.
it was Beth Wilder who had the countermeasure, keeping it safe.
It
She was the one
before.
who warned me, told me to build it.
I know.
You met her. Is she helping us?
She was.
I see.
Shit, watch out. Well, hey. Go this way, now.
This is Martin Hedge, finally. Don't you think? I think so. Still have a bill to pay. Oh wow. Wow, this is heavy duty. Don't touch her, man. How much you want it, do not do it. Enemy scripted the final moments. La moment suprême. Ça arrive. I wonder what happened to Martin Hedge, to be quite honest. And Dr. Kim, who was supposed to be freed. Or maybe Martin Hedge, when he said I will free you at this holding cell, didn't mean really free you, but it meant causing the end of time, which would be a freedom for a time shifter like Dr. Kim. Real freedom, because time shifters, they can, for them zero state is the best.
I came upon a crossroad.
Ah, that's the car that I
see Robert Johnson.
I'm not really
Look,
clear
I know
now.
I've kept you in the dark. When I started my work, you were so young, and afterwards, I always hoped it would all pass you by without touching you.
Yeah. I get it.
Anyway, when we were
Let's just go to the future and fix this mess.
When we were the first time here, I wondered whether this car was...
Wait a second.
Was there all the time already? I think it must have been, because it was the moment when I quit the game and restarted it, and when I restarted it, I noticed only then that car, and then I was like, oh man, is this did this appear out of nothing, nowhere? But I think it was already there. I just
We should go inside.
didn't look well, because the past check, he simply hasn't arrived yet, so the moment he arrives, this car would be there. But let's check what this is.
Amy was so worried about somebody getting here before us when we spotted the cab. But it was us all along. I hope she made it out okay.
Is this now a different graffiti than before? I wonder.
What have we got here?
A chrono source. We have 3 collectibles. 2 chrono sources, 1 media. Armed with countermeasure, Jack and William attempt to fix the fracture and avert the end of time. Going back to the time of the university experiment, Jack races to save William before he's killed in the library demolition. Now that he knows that Serene had the countermeasure all along, Jack arrives at the Monarch Tower to take it back at any cost. The devs would not be so lame as to also hide like a chrono source all the way out here, right? I don't think so, but you never know. That's why I am wasting time now to run a little round anyways, to be sure. That's how compulsive I am. Right, people of the good life.
There.
Party people. Pool, locker room.
You hid the machine here.
Reception.
You really never used it yourself?
No, I didn't dare. Not after the men came out. It was Paul. He tried to kill me.
What an asshole. Why would Paul wanted to kill you? Why not ask
Damn.
how to help
Rusted shut.
him?
Jack, a hand?
Here I am. No, if that's the way, then maybe there is here a quantum source, chrono source. I know how devs think. You see? I was
Come
totally
on.
right.
This takes 2.
I was totally right, not? No. Oh, it's on the other side of that wall. Somehow this is now boarded up. I thought to remember that the previous time we were here it was an open area, and we are now in 2016. Oh, that could be that in the other time we were here that was 2016, and was it also 2010? No, that was also in 2016 only. Or wasn't it? We went to 2010. Yeah, we were also here in 2010.
It's your
yes.
boy Bobby. Listen, if anybody's at the protest at the Riverport University, I'd sure love to hear from you. Studio. I think we could all use a first-hand account of what's going down. I've actually tried to call some people I know down there, but my calls don't seem to be getting through. Anyway, our lines are open. We'll be right back.
One moment, guys. I have to check the time. Okay, 8 o'clock p.m. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, let's assume the chronon is on the other side there, right? Yeah. Ah man, I'm just kidding around being compulsive, but I actually am a little bit, it seems. Okay. Dynamic objects and a door. Oops, sorry.
One more time.
Dynamic paint. Very
When
good.
Monarch came for the time machine at the university, Paul was trapped in it. He escaped into the future. Whatever happened to him there changed him.
Somehow he found my machine there and used it to come back to 1999.
And founded Monarch. He escaped from Monarch and became what he escaped from.
Insanity. I never should have built the machine. I should have left well enough alone.
The stutters are gonna get worse, fast. And there's something in them.
What do you mean?
I can't even describe it. It was this guy that I've seen, but living distortion.
I'd love to see one.
I think we will.
Believe me, you wouldn't.
I think we will meet up with Martin Hatch in the big swimming pool room. I did around 3 predictions on whether a fight was coming up. And I'm doing now my 4th one. I'm at 3-2 as regards to being right or not. Ah, here it is. Huh? That's nice. I thought it was upstairs. And that's what kept me wondering, because I don't recall there being anything upstairs around there in that big hole over there.
Just the way I left it. Hope it still works.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go to the future. A little after your time of departure, before the fractures stop time permanently. I don't know, I'm a little concerned about this.
It'll be dangerous.
Of course it'll be dangerous. At this point, what isn't? But I have been curious to try this. This is what it looks like. Hey, Jack, when we exit, it'll be a little past the point you were at when you left to save me. That's our window, when we know it can work, before time actually ends for good.
It may not be much of a window. Monarch was sure it was imminent.
Huh, like they're experts.
They kind of are.
All they know they stole from me. You worry about your end, I'll worry about mine.
All right, Will. That works.
This is amazing. All those years, I never imagined it would be like this.
This is...
Yeah. It's a trip, all right.
Just look at this.
This is Beth. Who's this? That's the guy with the weird head. Weird haircut from the Monarch Gala, who was drinking.
This is what it looks like. I just wish I had some instruments with me. There's so much to explore here. You have no idea, Jack. Okay.
Who's this?
We should go.
Who was that? It looks a bit like a random person. Maybe the girl who was also at the gala, but this one looks older.
Crap. Hang on, Will.
Crap.
What the hell is this?
Damn, I don't have my powers. Oh, I do.
Time to move.
Why does my controller doesn't work?
time for this.
I don't have time for this. So the chronon drums, they can explode, but usually when you shoot them nothing happens. This is cordoned off, and that also. That's a bit weird. Maybe it was so the first time I was here, but then it was still a bit different here. And that was, yeah, around this time. Or wasn't it different? Were all the collectibles laid out on this table? Maybe they were.
Better not, Jack.
Oh, this is...
I don't know how Will managed to get here, but forget him.
This is bigger than the two of us. You know time's about to stop for good.
Yes, it is. Hence the lifeboat program.
A bunch of desperate people sitting around in a bunker somewhere waiting for the inevitable? Jesus, Paul.
You stole the CFR, Jack.
I stole it?
And the plan depends on it. So, I'll take that back now, please.
I can't do that.
I know. Take him down! The big picture.
Fit in what? Hell.
Gotta move.
Okay, stuff like that is hurting me. Whenever I see the red shine, I have to move. I cannot hit him. So what to do, people? We can go in here. Maybe that's something to do with it. Defeat the Monarch troops. I did that, right? Holy shit! Go on. Get out of here, man. This is where the game says I have to go. Defeat the Monarch troops. Is there still a soldier somewhere? Otherwise it would have said... Yeah, he went here, but I don't see him. Let's see if we can take on our old friends.
powers make him invulnerable. His powers to shoot. He's not doing anything to me.
Yeah, okay, but what else can I do? That's a bit of the problem. Check.
Oh.
I do not know what to do. Okay, and it's also not nice for you guys to see me roaming around here for like ages. So I can just look it up what I'm supposed to do. On the other hand, that is of course also a bit cheating. And we didn't do that in this game.
I have to make a lot of hard calls. I want to apologize for putting the mission before my personal relationships.
Not good.
What was that? Okay. Where are you?
He's vulnerable now.
Yeah, but where the fuck is he?
That did something.
We need to contain him. Move in.
Right, guys. Okay, I don't think we will be able...
Time to move.
to comfortably get out of this one.
Incoming.
Yeah? I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed at this moment. No. Do we have to fully replay it? Is this going to be annoying them people? Do I feel like that? Okay, I'm just gonna be way more aggressive.
Better not, Jack.
Where are you? Oh, and...
Not good! No.
Okay, but at least in the first time the game seemed to break. Now it was way more quickly...
Better not, Jack.
The second part with him actually doing something. Pull. Polio.
Take him down.
Damn it! My controller is as random as fuck. Being hit from under. God damn it. Okay. Don't make it like this rage-inducing fight all in the end. I mean, the last time I died, that really went about nothing. What could I do against it? I'm not even sure what the fuck that is. What the hell is this? I suppose it's something that Paul is doing. Alright. I guess perseverance will overcome, I hope. But I do have to stop playing in 40 minutes.
You never had to
Ah, it are kind of orbs or something that he throws out. Super annoying. They're flying above my head or something? I have no idea. Okay, now it's big show. Oh, still it doesn't. God damn it. Fuck you, Paul. Fucking annoying red orbs.
Better not, Jack.
There's freaking annoying soldiers. And then we also have to deal with some heavies afterwards. Man, I'm not sure whether I'm still up for it now. So those guys seem to take way more hits than usual. I don't know where the fuck I'm being shot from. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, to be honest, I don't like fights like this. Yeah, you're really sad. Sad puppy. Sad puppy.
Not good.
Okay. What can I do?
Now's my chance. Now I'm talking. Gotta move. Powers a drink.
Yeah, why not? There's a heavy. What are we dealing with here? Where's the guy? Fuck me, man. Not fun anymore.
Better not, Jack. I don't know how Will managed to get...
This is actually, I expect not that hard as the level I recorded on YouTube on Gears of War 4. But it does become certainly a bit annoying. Because there's so much in the environment that where the fuck are you guys? Fuck me, man.
Better not, Jack. I don't know how Will managed to get here, but...
I must say I'm not the super sharp today. So... certainly can have something to do with it, but I also simply find this annoying fight. understand they cannot make it too easy. God, fuck me, man. They cannot make it too easy. That would be also anticlimactic. But this is just... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just my mood. But it feels like chaotic. No.
I don't know how Will managed to get...
Okay. Maybe a sneeze helps.
Take him down! Never had respect.
Fuck you. Maybe it's also my weapon that's just not that suitable. Should it be that? Reload time is pretty long. Now, what it says in one of the tips is that actually changing weapons is quicker. Okay, whatever. But changing weapons is also not that quick. Just noticed.
Better not, Jack. I don't know how Will managed to get here, but forget it.
This is bigger than the two of us. You know time's about to stop for good.
Yes, it is. Hence the lifeboat program.
A bunch of desperate people sitting around.
Forgot to press the button.
Take him down!
Nice, 2 in a row. Of course, why not? Just throw another red orb at my ass. Fucking red orbs.
Better not, Jack. I don't know how Will managed to get here, but...
Why don't you just throw a red orb at my ass?
You never had the respect.
Of course, why not? It all gets a bit random in here. And I don't mind random per se, but I do mind it when it's simply a waste of time. Okay, are you doing your thing? Why aren't you doing your thing? If it's like this annoying level, at least make it work. Ah, there's another one. So they follow me. At least make it work. So why don't you now simply go on with your sequence? I killed all your guys, man. They're not here anymore. This is simply the AI bugging out. Maybe I can learn something from it. Like how it goes through things. Okay, I'm saving the game here. Or yeah, okay, fuck. Fuck me. Oh, am I still alive? Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was game over. Okay, I'm safe. No, I have no time to save. Maybe now, 1 second.